Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Music Around the World Polka Spotlight. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes today.
Yes, we're very excited about today's show because you get to hear so many of your favorite songs, like the Jolly Lumberjack and the Harvest Time Schottish.
Yes, and here to perform those great tunes, let's welcome the Elk River German Band.
Yes. We'll take just a brief moment and introduce the members of the band. First up, playing clarinet, let's welcome Julie Morosky. Also on clarinet, let's welcome Tom Rose. And playing the alto horn, let's welcome Don Feeney. Playing the tuba, let's hear it for Jason Martin. And on the drums, let's hear it for Gordy Myers. Playing the euphonium, let's hear it for Ed Albrecht. Also on euphonium, it's Chuck Watt. And playing the trumpet and flugelhorn, let's hear it for John Egnell. And also on trumpet and flugelhorn, let's hear it for Mike Rowe.
All right, and before we get back to the next song, we have a quick shout out going to Kent Marshall, the brother-in-law of Vonnie in our studio audience, who is celebrating on July 20th. He is from Barrett, Minnesota, and he's celebrating 70 years. So happy birthday to Kent Marshall. The next song is Jolly Lumberjack. Let's dance.
Well, if you'd like to send us an email, you can send it to the address on the screen.
All right, and we have a dedication going out to Arnie Scow, who loves to watch Polka Spotlight, and that is coming to you from our dear friend Ginny in the studio audience. Got a couple jokes for you. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
I'm guessing 8.
10 tickles.
Oh, 10 tickles. Yeah.
And what do you call a hippie's wife?
No idea.
Mississippi. Get it? Mrs. Hippie?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Okay.
I like that. That's a rim shot. Pum. Okay. The next song is called Wir sind unwieder. That's close.
Let's dance.
Let's see.
Beautiful. Yes. Feels like you're on a carousel ride, doesn't it? It's
Yes, it does. Yes.
when they play that music.
Very
beautiful
nice.
music. All right. I just want to give a shout out to all the folks that listen in Jamestown, Fargo, Bismarck, all those places in North Dakota, as well as way out to East Lyme, Connecticut, and cities in Minnesota, Cold Spring, Hutchinson, Moorhead, Brandon, Wilmer, Sauk Center, Melrose, all around the Twin Cities, and MCN6. Thank you so much for featuring our show. We appreciate it.
That's right. And our next song it's called Amsel. Here we go.
Excellent. We want to give a big shout out to all of our veterans who have served our country and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice and those who continue to serve and their wonderful families who support them. We greatly appreciate all your efforts. Freedom is not free, and so we just want to acknowledge you.
Yes, and this next one is a tongue twister. If I get this right,
why I gave
I
it
should
to
buy
you.
a lottery ticket. This one is Rosenmontag's Stimmung.
Very good,
There we
Mr.
go.
Viehman. Okay. We don't know what it means, but
Yes.
we'll
Yeah, I wonder what we're saying.
let's dance.
Let's dance. The little backstage stuff. Right at the last minute, when we're about to go on, she gives me the next ticket that has this long German string in there. Here you go. I'm looking at it for the first time. Like, oh my.
It's all good.
All right. What should you do if you're attacked by a group of clowns?
Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea.
You should go straight for the juggler.
Oh, Very good. Okay, do this.
All right. What are you doing here? Okay, song dedications. If you want to send us a dedication, but you can call the phone number on the screen. And the next song is Kannst du Knädelt Koken? That's so hard. I can't. How do you say that?
Here. It's Kannst du Knödel kochen?
That's better than I did.
Yes, because she told me. And I want to do a quick dedication. So my great niece, Danica, while we were up at a little cabin in near Sauk Center area on Lake Osakis, she was in charge of making spaghetti and noodles. And it means, can you cook noodles? So Danica, you cook noodles really well. And happy birthday to her grandpa, David Holmberg. His birthday is today, July 13th. And to my sister, Karen Holberg, who celebrates on Tuesday, July 16th. So happy birthday.
Well, maybe the band can help us out on this next one. Are you guys, any of you dancers here? Can you dance the schottisch?
No, we're always playing in the band.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That's a
Well,
hard thing.
could you do a circle schottisch to the next schottisch? What do you think?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if
All
anybody in
right,
our
so
studio
we're going to
audience
give
wants
it a
to do a circle
shot-ish.
shot.
And
You can
so
try it.
why don't we set up for a circle schottisch right
And I'll
now?
tell jokes while
And
when
while
you're
we're
setting
setting up for that circle
Yeah.
schottisch,
Okay.
we'll see if we can do it.
Okay. Okay. What did the dirt say to the rain? If you keep this up, my name will be mud.
Oh.
And one more. What has more lives than a cat?
I don't know.
A frog, because it croaks every day.
All right, the next song is the Harvest Time Schottisch. Here we go.
I don't want to do this.
You will wait. You get started out? And a height, a zwei, ein, zwei, drei, vier.
Hey!
Well done, folks.
Well done, dancers.
Yes, give yourselves a big round of applause. Yay, that was
Yes.
excellent. Very good, yes.
It's kind of by the time that song ends, then you figure out the pattern.
Yeah, true. That's very true, yes. All right, well, we could not do this show each and every time without our fabulous crew. So first up, let's give it up for our sound technician, Tim Zibikowski. Thank you, Tim. And to our fabulous director, Marcia Patton. Put your hands together for her. Thank you, Marcia. And to our graphics and audiovisual technician, Kevin Vanderberg. Thank you, Kevin. And our camera crew today consists of Danny Connor Smith. Put your hands together for Danny. Thank you so much for being here, Danny. And new to the team, let's put your hands together for our son, John Viehman. Yay! And also on camera, we've got Karen Wood. Thank you, Karen. And our lighting crew, Javi Cedillo and Lyle Hoffmeister. Thank you so much. And to John Balajic, our producer.
Yes, and the next song is the clarinet Jenny Lind Polka. Here we go.
Ein, zwei,
Well, if you'd like to mail in your dedication in the U.S. mail, you can send it to the address on the screen.
All right, and here's a quote for the day. We'll subtract a few jokes and do a quote instead. There are shortcuts to happiness, and dancing is one of them. That's from Vicky Baum. Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree.
yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to be sad and dance at the same time.
That's right. Yes, and it's hard to focus on your worries or your concerns when you're dancing. So hey, escape your worries and go dancing.
I think that's why people are joggers, is to boost their endorphins.
Endorphins,
and-
yeah, very good.
Same kind of thing. Well, on that positive thought, this next one is the Närrische Stimmung.
Easy for you to say.
Here we go.
ein, zwei, drei.
Oh, we're going to take just a brief moment and talk to the members of the band here, the leader of the band, Mike Rowe. Let's welcome Mike to the podium here. Yay.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for being here. We really enjoyed the music so far.
Well, thank you so much for having us. It's wonderful to be here.
Yeah, I noticed everybody has a German hat. And do you get pins where you travel?
Yeah, it's kind of it's a nice souvenir, a record of where you've been. So you buy a pin everywhere you go and put in your hat. And if you're like me, you've filled up 3 or 4 or 5 hats.
Really? Oh. And so given that you've got a lot of pins, where have you traveled to? Does the band travel?
Believe it or not, the band, I was probably the only one here that was on that trip. Back in '93, we actually took this group on a European concert tour. So we were in Germany, Austria, made in Switzerland, made in Czech Republic, actually. We were to Prague. So that was a wonderful time. That's where most of the pins on my hat came from.
Oh, interesting. And how many days did you spend? Like 10 days?
We were 2 weeks, yeah, over there.
That's great. And how many people in the band went along on that?
There was the full band and most of the band spouses, so that was fun. We had a coach bus, and it was an organized tour we had done. The fellow over there organized it for us. So.
And you brought all your instruments along?
We brought all the instruments. We played probably about 5 or 6 concerts over there.
Oh. And when you played, were people shocked that Americans can play the German music?
I'm not even sure they knew that we were Americans at the time. Yeah, because it's what we do is amazingly it's pretty authentic. So
okay, so you fool them.
Yeah, I think we fooled them.
So until you started to talk, they're like,
it's like, huh?
That's great. Wow, what a cool experience! And when you were there with all your band members, did you guys stop at a German restaurant and drink like the authentic German beer, which isn't really very cold?
Oh,
I've heard it's not cold.
Of course, yeah.
Is it like room temperature or something?
Well, it's called cellar temperatures. 52 degrees Fahrenheit is the perfect temperature.
Okay.
Yeah, if people, the American taste think that's warm and flat, but it's actually right where the flavor is about peak.
Ah, interesting. Well, I heard from one of your band members that you guys play better when you've had a beer.
Only one?
Yeah.
Only one of the members and only one beer?
Well, I know you can. When you dance and drink, you are a terrible dancer. You can't lead a lady with a darn. So almost all the dancers I've run into don't drink at all while they're trying to lead a dance.
Okay.
Yeah, but it sounds like you guys can do both at the same time.
We can do both at the same time. Yeah.
And it still sounds okay?
Sounds better. It's the more we have, the better we sound.
That's great. Well, I love that. And as you were traveling, what one thing when you were abroad, what stuck in your mind as the coolest thing you saw over there?
Oh, wow.
Something that just was like, I'm so
there
glad
was
I went.
one festival we went to in Fuschel. It was just this monster tent. It wasn't even, it's probably doesn't compare to the Oktoberfest at the Hofbrauhaus. So I've never been to that. But there was this festival going on in Fuschel. There's a monsters tent, so many people, I just could not believe it. And the thing that I've never seen a 5-liter stein before, but they were passing around a 5-liter stein. You don't just have one person with a 5-liter stein. You're supposed to pass it around and share. And there's a technique to actually drinking from 5-liter stein. You don't hold it by the handle and do that. You've got to rest the body of the thing on your forearm, and because it's heavy.
Wow,
so.
That's pretty cool. And did you like the food over there, or was it hard?
No, it was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Mostly pork, or?
Yeah, a good bit of pork. Yeah.
And then when you didn't have pork, you had more pork?
More pork, yep.
That's what I've heard. I've never been there myself.
Yes, it's a pork-rich diet.
Yeah.
So.
I had a brother that went to Germany, and he thought he was on the Autobahn, but he wasn't.
Uh-oh.
And he got a pretty good ticket for that.
Oh, yeah, I imagine so. That's why I wouldn't want to drive there. We had a professional driver, so.
Yeah, and so your professional driver, that allowed you to kind of really enjoy the whole time, yeah?
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's great. What a cool experience. And as you were growing up, did you have a certain person that inspired you to play the instruments that you play? Was it or an artist even that you saw on TV? And
when I was young, just starting out, I listened to a lot of Maurice Andre. He's a Baroque trumpet player, and he was sort of the one who inspired me the most, and on the instrument. And so,
Do you play other instruments in addition to the trumpet and flugelhorn?
none that I'd care to mention.
An aspiring guitarist or something.
Well, I've been known to play some Irish whistles now and then.
That's great. And just tell me, when you were young and you were starting out, how old were you when you started to play?
I was in 5th grade, so whatever, that's about 10, 11 years old.
Okay. So then were you in a high school marching band and doing that kind of thing?
Yeah, we did the marching band in high school, and I studied at the U of M,
Okay.
trumpet with Dr. David Baldwin.
Okay. That's great. Well, I think everyone here is enjoying the authentic sound that comes out of this band. You just feel like you're in Germany when you hear your band playing. And that's really a cool, like if you feel like you're being transported to Germany when you hear the music.
Well, that's why we're here, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. So we're going to flash the name up on the website up on the screen
See if I
there.
can do that this time.
And, yeah.
That is weird, being not mirror image.
Yeah, it's all backwards, yeah. So with that, there's probably a phone number that they can call you if they want to get information about the band or joining the band even if they get inspired to do so. And thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate it. Let's have a big round of applause for the Elk River German Band.
Thank you so much.
All right, and before we get back to the music, we've got a quick dedication. Happy 90th birthday to Don Folick of Rose Point. Congratulations, Don. 90 years young. That's fantastic. And how about you say the next?
She's got the card. I'm going to make her say this one. This is
It is Fuchsgraben.
very good.
There we go.
All right.
Woohoo.
Ein, zwei, ein, zwei.
Beautiful. That was great. All right, folks, if you'd like to catch Polka Spotlight, you can go to a video on demand at ccxmedia.org and follow the instructions there. Fantastic. Binge watch all the polka dancing
that's
you
right.
could possibly enjoy.
And
Okay.
we'd like to say a shout out to Big Jim the biker. And he said he wasn't feeling great, so say a prayer.
Yeah. He's been here many, many times and a big fan of the show. So here's to you, Big Jim. We're rooting for you. And the next song is the Schuhplattler Tanzen. It's Tanzen means dance, and I think Schuhplattler means bird dance.
Is that a bird dance?
Shoemaker dance. Oh,
Shoemaker
dance. There we go.
dance.
All right, let's
All
do
right,
it.
Here we go.
Hey, the height, side, high, hey.
Well, if you'd like to learn to dance, like many of the folks here, you can go to the web address at the bottom of the screen and learn out where the low-cost lessons are.
All right, here's a joke for you. How do you make a waterbed bouncier?
I have no idea.
Add spring water.
Ooh,
You're going to give me the hook, I know it.
yeah.
Fine.
All right. Our next song is the Steldiken in Oberkane. Boy, I murdered that one, I think.
That's good.
Here we go. Let's go dance.
Hey, the height, side.
Excellent. It's just so peppy. I love these songs. This is great.
Great.
If you would like to live stream the show, you can go to mcn6.org. There you go. And see it every day at 12 noon. Guaranteed 1 hour of pure joy. Yes.
All right. What do you get when you cross a dyslexic, an insomniac, and an agnostic?
Oh, my. I have
So
no idea.
dyslexic, insomniac, and agnostic.
Agnostic. Okay.
You get someone who lays awake at night wondering if there is a dog.
As opposed to a god.
God.
Dyslexic. Okay, I get it. Agnostic. Yep. Okay.
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 That'll
Keep you thinking. for a
people will
while.
get that in like 10 seconds
Right.
from now.
So say the punchline again.
Dyslexic, insomniac, agnostic.
Yeah, and the punchline is
You lay awake at night wondering if there's a dog.
there. Okay. All right.
I love that.
Give a big shout out.
Okay, we're going to shout out to some people we know. Doris Lazarski, Ted Ringberg, Ron Meyer, and Leroy and Gladys Motes, regulars here on the show for many years.
Yes.
We wish you well.
Yes. And the next song is Bay Mr. Vint. Let's dance.
And I ain't sorry, I ain't sorry.
Very nice. Beautiful music. We thank you so much. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. We are already to the end of the show. So we're delighted that the Elk River German Band joined us today.
Absolutely. Give yourselves a
Can
big
they-
round of applause. Dancers in our studio, thank you so much for being here. Folks at home, thank you too for joining us. And to our fabulous crew and to John Balajic, thank you so much. We could not do this without you.
And most of all, to the Elk River German Band, stand and take a bow. Thank you so much. Just made our day. Beautiful, authentic German music. Thank
It's
you.
wonderful. And we're going to go out with everybody's favorite, Rosamunde, but it's really the Beer Barrel Polka. So let's dance. God bless you all.